lovely people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Ace and I'm a reader, writer, musician, and I'm currently studying film and photography. Today we're going to talk about my writing, my books, my projects. So if you're interested and you want to see more writing content or anything really, you can just let me know in the comments below. Then hit that like button and subscribe and do all that YouTube-y stuff. And also, if you're interested in my music, check out my band. We're pretty cool. We're not that active, but we will be soon, I promise. Yeah, all linked in the description. And yeah, let's get right into it, I guess. Also, if you're wondering why my background looks different to how it did in my Bookfest vlog, it's because we're renovating the house and we just finished renovating my room. So yeah, okay. The thing that I get most often asked about is how I published my first book, which I will insert here somewhere. You can get it off Amazon and it used to be available on Barnes and Nobles. I don't know why it's not anymore, but like, so rude. However, just to say, if you like look at the price, like that's quite expensive. I know, I have zero control over the whole thing, so yeah. Basically this book, they will always find their way back to you regardless. I hate the title, it's literally 10 words long. What was I thinking? I wrote this as a joke. I published this as a joke. Did not take it seriously at all because I thought it was a scam, and it kind of was, but also not. Like, it is published and when you buy it, it does get delivered to you and it's the real thing. It's a very small book, like only like 20 something pages, like very minuscule. It's very flimsy. And yeah, I wrote it in September of like 2022 because it was like my sister found this thing on Instagram and it was like, write 21 poems for 21 days and we'll turn it into a book. I think it's by like Book Leaf Publishing. I don't know. My suggestion, my recommendation, do not go through that. Do not do their thing. Please guys, don't do it. You have zero control over like prices and stuff, and like, I don't know how to get that back. Which I'm not too fussed about because like I have the documents and stuff. They're not my best poems, so I'm like fine with it. But yeah, that's that book. If you have more questions, please let me know and I will try my best to answer them. But yeah, I believe they published it through like that Amazon Kindle EPUB thing. I'm not really sure. So with my writing, I kind of categorize my ideas and stuff into projects because that's what it is. Like, it's like a writing project, you know? I have quite a few writing projects. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's excluding my upcoming poetry book, so that's technically 9. So that's a lot. You guys only need to know about 3 or 4. 3. Clearly I can count. So the first one, you guys, well, if you're a real fan, you will already know about this. Project Flowers. This is Always But Never Forever, following Leah Carson and Matt Day, and it's quite good and it's quite sad. I say with like a beam on my face. This is my baby. This is the first book that I ever wrote. This is the thing that proved to me that I can actually write a book. Project Flowers is so special to me. I've been working on it for a really long time, and last year in June or July, I don't remember, but somewhere there, before my birthday, I finished the first draft at 32,000 words, which is 8,000 short of my goal, but that is okay. That is completely okay, because 32,000 words is a crazy amount. But yeah, I was missing a lot of stuff. I was like, insert scene here. I wanted to finish it like before my birthday, so I could say that I wrote a book at 15 years old. The reason why I was so eager and keen to write a book before I turned 16 was because, so you know Lorde? Like Lorde, the singer? Yeah, she's amazing. And you know her song Ribs? Like, if you're like a real teenager, you will know her song Ribs. But if you don't, that's okay. But it's fantastic. So basically, Lorde wrote the song Ribs when she was 15 years old. And that inspired me and motivated me to finish writing like at least a first draft before I turned 16. So that I am able to say that I wrote a book at 15 years old. Lorde wrote Ribs at 15, so I wrote a book at 15. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just wanted to be able to have that little thing under my belt. That's kind of why I pushed myself so hard to finish writing that first draft. And then I was burnt out when I got to school. So I do not recommend, but it's okay, we got through it. There's a little like introduction to this on my Instagram. I don't know if I'm going to show it here or not, so I'm just doing little books. So even though that was my first book that I wrote, it will not be my debut novel because I'm going to be publishing a novel before this gets published. Now I hope this makes sense because I often refer to Project Flowers as my debut novel, but once something else gets published, it will be a bit confusing. I feel like I'm being so like secretive about it when I feel like it's so obvious. But anyhow, it will be published sooner than, well, people might feel like it's later than they expected, but I think it's sooner than you would think if you consider how much effort goes into writing a book. Like, full-time authors take literal years. I'm a full-time student. I'm in school. I have a life. I have music outside of school, you know, and I'm here writing books still. So let me take my time, please. I don't know how, like, no one's ever bothered me about this, so I don't know why I'm like getting so defensive. That's Project Flowers. I think that's all I can say. Like, I can't say anymore. Otherwise, I would just spill everything. I would just spill my guts. Moving on to Project Pink. A lot of people like don't know what this is, but if you look at my Instagram, there's a whole highlight and everything. Like, you can just look over there and find out for yourself and make your own assumptions. But basically, in short, Project Pink, it's my favorite. Oh, actually, it's not my favorite, but it's like my favorite like era. Project Flowers was so incredibly draining to write. It took a mental toll on me, and I'm really glad to be out of that headspace while working on different projects. Project Flowers revolves quite a lot around mental health and stuff like that, and I had to really dig deep to pull from experiences I've had or like exaggerate from experiences I've had. And since I'm a really empathetic person, I hate saying that because people think, oh, you're an empath. You know, like a running joke about like empaths, but I am very empathetic and I'm kind of like a sensitive person. So I'm very acutely aware of emotions, whether it be like in fiction and in real life, you know, like I feel it too. So it's very difficult for me to enter such a heavy headspace and live in it and write in it for literally years. But with Project Pink, oh my gosh. So, okay, let me just explain to you what it is. It is a childhood friends to lovers, sapphic, like kind of rom-com-ish novel. I don't know if it's funny. I'm very bad with the com, but I'm alright with the rom. I've been so excited to work on this. I've been waiting for literal years to start writing, and I'm just like, I'm so hyped. It's like my favorite world to be in right now. It's developing well so far. Happy with the progress, and that's all I'll say for now. I have some playlists that if you want it, you can just let me know on Instagram and I'll send you the link. Otherwise, that's kind of all I can say for now, but you will hear more about Project Pink in the coming months. Disclaimer, I'm sorry if this is just nonsensical rambling and you guys don't like, it's not cohesive or coherent at all and you don't understand any of it, because I'm trying so hard to like withhold information because I'm so bad at like keeping things secret. For example, my best friend's birthday is coming up and like we both go all out for each other's birthdays and I'm struggling so hard to keep it a secret from her, not tell her what I'm like doing for her. And like, oh, Senna, if you see this, I want to tell you, I swear. I will spoil like my own news and stuff. It's a really bad issue. And so I'm trying really hard to tell you all that I can about these projects without actually giving anything away. Okay, this is the last thing I'll talk about because these 3 projects are the only things you guys need to be aware of. April Morning. This is actually very inspired by my laptop case cover thing, which is a Elizabeth Forcade painting. So April Morning is my upcoming poetry book. Have I told you about the release date? I don't think so yet, but I think it's pretty easy to guess. April Morning, you know. So I'm just gonna read out the synopsis to you because I don't really know what to say about this because I feel like it's really difficult to describe a poetry collection. How do you describe that? Okay, while I find the synopsis because I've lost it in my notes app. So my good friend Gemma is making the cover for April Morning and I am so hyped. I'm so excited because I love her art style. She's pretty amazing and I just want to give a shout out to Gemma. Thank you so much for putting so much time and effort into making my book cover, which is crazy to say these words out loud. Like, what the heck? What even is life? I found the synopsis. April Morning by me, Tiwari, is a collection of evocative poetry. Encapsulating the nuanced emotions of infatuation and heartache, the poems circle back to finding oneself in amidst the irrefutable feelings of a sensitive soul. Preceding a poetry collection on love, this sophomore collection is a testament to the growth and evolution of my writing. That's that. I don't think I said a lot because I can't tell you guys enough because I need to keep it a secret, a surprise. Oh, it sucks, but it'll be worth it and I will feed you guys very well, I promise. The second I can write full time, then yeah. I'm on the hunt for a literary agent, or, you know, so if there's any watching right now, hello, how you doing? Or if you know a friend of a friend of a friend who knows a literary agent or agency. That's so awkward. Hello, I'm here. Also, for those who do follow me on Instagram and have noticed my absence, my silence, my no stories or posts or reels, that is because I deleted Instagram just for a break. I needed a break to not be addicted because it was bad. And now that I'm back in school, I need to not be on it 24/7. But I will be on it, and I will be active, and I will be posting very soon. I just need a few more days. Please. I hope you enjoy. If you want to know more, I'll ramble more in the comments. So just ask me anything. Thank you so much. Just a reminder to check out my band, check out my Instagram. And I think next, I'll do a reading video. I'll do a book themed video. If that's what you want. If you want like a music related video or more writing, just tell me and I will make it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night or afternoon, morning, evening, whatever. Drink lots of water, eat something, and subscribe. Bye bye.